Mireia. How are you doing today?
Hello, Kim. It's such a pleasure to be with you here today. I'm really fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me to talk with you today.
Have you been busy hypnotizing everybody?
Everybody, every single person, everywhere I go. This is the only thing I do.
Oh my goodness, you must be fun at the grocery store.
Imagine, give me 2 pears.
Yeah.
Give me 3 oranges, and then I got them for free. This is
okay. Oh, you use this to your advantage. I like that.
Always.
Okay, so speaking of hypnosis, I've heard that hypnosis is good for weight loss and to stop smoking. And is this the same type of hypnosis that you do? And are there different types?
There is a lot of uses of hypnosis. It's not just for weight loss and quitting cigarettes. You can quit all kinds of habits imaginable, like quitting biting your nails, also skin picking. There is lots of habits that we have been doing for so many years that we don't know the root of it. And with hypnosis, we manage to remove those. But actually, what I like to use hypnosis for mainly is to help us to love ourselves more, to change the way we see life in order to just remove all the blockages that we might have in life, or even blockages that we have for ourselves to accomplish whatever we want in life. So I specialize a lot about on transformational hypnosis.
Okay, and what is that?
So what I mean with that is very internal state. I want to change the internal state of the person, meaning that, for instance, the self-talk. So there is lots and lots of people that have really bad talk, really bad talk.
They talk badly about themselves.
Totally. And they say really bad things to themselves all the time. So I used to be one of those.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I used to be this kind of, and it was very, very hard to wake up in the morning hearing yourself saying, oh, you are late again. Oh, you're not doing anything right. There is so many things that you didn't accomplish. And this kind of self-talk is really, really exhausting at a very energetic, deep level. So yes, this is one of the uses of hypnosis as well. You can quit. You can quit also whatever that bothers you, whatever whatever that you want to accomplish. You just basically go for it by asking me what you want. For instance, there is people that they have been blockages with getting pregnant, and I've helped them getting pregnant.
That sounds very interesting.
Yes, there's a lot of moms that they have these blockages from their old generations that they have learned, and that they are scared about being a good mom or being a good business owner and a good mom at the same time. So you know that nowadays, women, we have jobs at the same time as being moms. So there is a lot of balance in life that needs to be worked out. And how do you do that? Sometimes it's very difficult to accomplish if you don't have somebody that helps you to do that. So
it sounds like a whole new population of people are going to be thanking you.
Yes, totally. But actually, my focus is mainly in self-love and self-talk and awareness.
Interesting. And that's transformational.
Totally.
So you're a transformational hypno-coach. Is that what you call it?
Okay. Yes, exactly. Because I'm combining also a little bit of coaching in my sessions of hypnosis, because I think that working with the conscious and with the subconscious mind is key in order to be able to make change in your life. Because I think that changing your mind at both subconscious and conscious level, it can change your life. and it has changed my life. So definitely, I think that this is what I aiming to help people with.
So once you discovered hypnosis, is this what turned you around?
Yes, exactly.
And when did you discover it? How long ago did you discover it?
2 years ago, I was in a really bad place. 2 years ago, it was just before the COVID started. I was in a very bad place. I wouldn't say that I was depressed, but it's true that I was not having drugs. I was not taking any drug or anything. But it's true that I was denying that that my life was good. I was saying that my life was really not okay. My partner and I, we were not in a good place. My relationship with my parents, with my family, with friends was not the best either. I was having really bad relationship with myself. I was in the destructive mode. So I remember I was drinking a lot. But when I mean drinking a lot, is like when I was going to party, I was drinking like a lot. And at some point I was like doing things that I was not happy about. And I think that I didn't realize until later on that was a way of numbing myself.
For sure.
And that's interesting that it took me a while until I realized. So it's been like since May last year. So it's been 1 year that I quit drinking that way. So I can drink a glass of wine, a glass of, I can do a cocktail once in a while, but I'm not drinking half of a bottle or a bottle of rum, for instance, to go and party. I just party, but without drinking.
Yeah.
And I realized that I feel much better. And because also I found this fantastic tool that is the hypnosis, and I just fall in love with it. It was a love story that it has grown over these months, these 2 years that I've been practicing every day, because this is hypnosis is not something that you do one time. It's not a magic pill and then it's over. It's something that you do every single day as a part of taking care of yourself.
Part of self-care.
Totally.
Part of your self-care routine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I didn't understand this self-care routine until not long time ago. I was not understanding the importance of it, And I got to understand how powerful it is to do that. It helps you so much to refill your bottle or your cup, and I love it. So this is when I started to do self-development, and I discovered hypnosis. And
how did you discover it? Were you did something come on TV, or did you open a book, or were you at a party?
No, I did. No, I did a program, a transformational coaching program, and I follow it, and the mentor taught me hypnosis.
So where did you find out about this program?
So it was thanks to a podcast. So I was searching for a podcast I love podcasts, by the way. I think that they are one of the best sources to connect and to be able to have beautiful conversations with people that they are in the same vibration and in the same frequency as you are. And I love them. I mean, I think that 2 years ago, I was not listening so much of them. And now I'm obsessed. I mean, I'm listening to a lot of different topics. So I from health to history to films to just laughing about, I don't know, whatever. So I really love podcasts. And I think that they are fantastic for reaching out and to just bring your message.
Yeah, technology is wonderful, isn't it?
Totally. And that's how I discovered this mentor of mine, and that's how I discovered hypnosis. But it was not until last year that I decided to become an hypnotherapist. So it's been 8 months that I'm an hypnotherapist. And I really, really love it. Yeah, I cannot deny it. It's super awesome.
And so, how long did it take you to learn how to do it to where you transformed yourself? How long did that take?
To learn hypnosis per se, or to just use it every day and to have some transformation?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Okay. So with hypnosis, the thing is, like, it depends on if you find an audio in the internet that is not tailored for you, it takes longer.
Oh, really?
Yes. So for me, at least, this is what I learned, and this is what it worked for me. So, for instance, I managed to use an hypnosis audio to find my purpose, to help me out to find my purpose, my dharma. And that I did it through hypnosis. So I found one on the internet, but it was not tailored for me. It was very long. It was 1 hour. I'm very keen on having hypnosis that they are very short, that they are 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I think that doing it every day, it's key for success. And if you have an hypnosis of 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, it's too long. We have lives. And even though it's very beautiful because you are in a state of relaxation for an hour and a half or for 1 hour, we have lives, we have jobs, we have kids. And I like to make it as affordable in time as possible, So it took me a while. Yeah, it took me 3 months. But for instance, to stop biting my nails, I did it in 2 sessions. It depends. Yeah. So it was 34 years of habit of biting my nails. It was horrible how I was biting my nails. And even though it might seem really small, because there is a lot of uses of hypnosis, and biting the nails is one of the little thing. But for me, it changed a lot because it proved myself that I can do things differently and I can change at a lot of levels. It's not just at nail level, but also at a more deeper level,
What about people who are distracted? They can't concentrate on for long periods of time.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So that's why hypnosis depends on the client that I have in front of me. So I tailor the hypnosis. So for instance, there is hypnosis that can be just 10 minutes, right? So if the client tells me, hey, Mireia, doesn't work, it's too long or it's too short. So what we do is what I do is just make it for that person.
Can you go down to 2 minutes, or what's the least amount of minutes?
That's a good question. I think I wouldn't know what to tell you. I wouldn't know what to tell you because 2 minutes is very, very short.
Yeah.
I think that the minimum would be 10. Yes.
Okay.
Minimum 10. Because what we do in hypnosis is basically I put you through different exercises of relaxation to let you super relax, to allow you to just relax deeply. And then I can just help you reprogram your subconscious mind. So that's the thing. So at least I will need some time for guide you through the relaxation, and then therefore there will be 7-8 minutes to just reprogram your mind, So I would say 10 minutes is the minimum. I think I've never done that little. My minimum is 15 minutes. But if there is difficulties paying attention to the hypnosis, there is techniques that I give to my clients to go back to my voice. So even though people might get distracted, I give them some tools just to go back to the hypnosis, which is very fine because I used to be very distracted as well at some point. And with the exercise that I tell my clients, besides the hypnosis, they go back again into the audio and it works perfectly. And also it's a practice. So maybe the first time it's very difficult, But as long as you practice, you continue using the audios, you will realize that it's much easier. You get used to it, and you know exactly what to expect. And the brain loves to know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah. So do you make an audio for them to take home or to use at home, I should say?
Exactly. So how it works in my sessions is like I do 1 hour and a half or 2 hour session, right? So where I do like 1 hour and a half approximately of coaching, because we are going through their beliefs about a specific subject, right? And we rewrite those beliefs. And what we do in the end is the session of hypnosis, thanks to what we have worked in the session, right? And I do it live, this hypnosis, and then I give them the recording of this hypnosis, and they have to listen to it every single day. I really encourage my clients to do so, because this is what make the change. Consistency and repetition. This is key for the brain, because that's how you create neural pathways, right? Without creating these neural pathways, it's very difficult to create consistent change, right? So repetition, repetition, repetition. That's why when I'm with my clients, I always ask them that if they are not committed, that it's better that we let go this relationship client hypnotist, because otherwise it doesn't work if you're not committed.
You have to be committed.
Totally. Okay. And it works. But the thing is, like, you need to be committed.
Yeah. And so what does hypnosis feel like?
So it feels different for everyone, Yeah. It's funny that you're asking this, because for me, it feels tingling. For me, it feels tingling in the fingers and the feet, and sometimes in the legs, There's people that they feel that they leave the body. Yeah.
Well, that must be an interesting sensation.
Yes, totally. So it's like you are bodiless. You don't have body. You are just spirit or consciousness, or you can call it different things. But yeah, there's people that they have they feel really relaxed and that they cannot move. Right?
That would scare me. I think, and if I felt like I was leaving my body or I couldn't move, I think that would scare me.
So, but what if, okay, I understand your point, but what if you feel safe by doing so?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if I felt safe.
Exactly. So, because here with the hypnosis, I just wanted to say that I cannot make you do anything. And the thing is, like, I give my clients as well, before we go into hypnosis, certain things. For instance, how to get out of hypnosis if there's something happening in his or her surroundings. I tell them how to get out of hypnosis without me telling them. So there's always tools that I give my clients in order to help them to feel safe and secure, because this is how you feel more supported, how the clients feel more supported. So yes, it must feel scary at the beginning, but that's also one of the points of doing hypnosis with me, is that I want my clients to feel comfortable. I want my clients to feel that they can trust me deeply. And that's why I'm really open with everything that I do, right? Yeah. So there you are. Yeah.
So what would someone need to know before they get hypnotized?
Oh, okay. So the things that might need. Okay. First of all, that I cannot make them do anything that they don't want to. That's impossible, right?
Okay.
That I will never, ever do anything that harm them, because I am certified by the National Guild of Hypnotherapists in the US. And we have ethics and morals that we need to follow. There's a code, right? And therefore, I would never do it anyway. Even there was no code, I wouldn't do it because that's not my nature. But so I cannot make you do anything. I cannot harm you whatsoever. It's what else can I tell you that before you go to hypnosis? That this is a process of relaxation, and that it's important to let go, and follow my voice when going into hypnosis. To just let yourself relax, mostly. What else? I would say that's the three main things that I can think of.
Okay. And do you do in-person sessions, or do you do Zoom sessions, or do you do a combo?
I do all of it. I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I do both. I do online a lot. Okay. Because it happened to that my clients are a bit far from where I live.
You can reach a lot more people that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love in person as well. So
really?
I love it because it's a bit more physical, because I can be a bit more physical. And I can touch certain parts of the body to be able to get people hypnotized, you know. I wanted to say also that stage hypnotism is not what I'm doing. Nothing related with that. Okay?
With what?
Stage hypnotism, you know, stage hypnosis, the one that you see in the TV when there is the typical guy that is an hypnotist and is telling to another person, do the chicken, bark like a dog.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm not doing this kind of hypnosis. It's nothing related to that, right? No, I just want to be sure that it's clear, because because there is a lot of misunderstandings with that. It's nothing related with that, right?
Okay. So when you do in person, do you go to someone's house, or do they come to you, or how?
No, they come to my house.
To your house, okay.
Yes, because for me, it's really important to have a certain space where I can feel comfortable, and I also can provide the comfort I want for my client, right? Mm-hmm. And I am holding, even when I'm doing online events, I'm holding a special energy when I'm doing these hypnotherapy sessions, right? It's really important for me to create an environment that is protected energetically. And I do that at home as well. So I prefer to just have a space that I know I can clean. I'm using sage for cleaning. I have my candles, and to set my intentions properly to the session. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so relaxing. Do you have any videos out there?
There is an audio that I'm offering at the moment.
An audio,
right?
Okay.
Yes, it's about tapping into your intuition and your inner guidance, right? To learn how to listen to our gut feeling. You know, that sometimes we just ignore so much, you know, that we stuff it out and we say, oh, I'm listening to you, but not so much, you know. So with this hypnosis audio, you can just tap into that and learn how to listen to it. And there is a little exercise within the hypnosis to connect with your heart and your love, you know, and that helps a lot. Actually, I'm listening to it once in a while to remind me, that it's very beautiful to tap into your heart and to feel this love that a lot of us, that we are service providers, we give to others, but sometimes we don't give it to ourselves sometimes. Yes. So just to tap into that is super beautiful. So it's in my website. So if you need some more information, I can post it.
I'll put it in the show notes. I'll put all of your information in the show notes so people can find you. now let's talk silly. Okay. So you don't hold a stopwatch in front of someone's face and
No.
you go back and forth and go follow the, whatever they say, what do they say? Follow the
watch. Yes. Follow the pen or the pendule,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't do that.
No, I don't do that though. If that's what you are aiming for, I'm not your person, basically.
Okay, and you talked about, and you said clucking like a chicken or barking like a dog. You wouldn't make people do that, and they don't come to you wanting to do that.
No, usually not. Usually people come to me for other things, but
what's the weirdest thing anybody's ever come to you for?
Okay, are you ready for this?
Oh, yes, I am.
I was very surprised, and at the same time, it touched my heart because I know that there is some deep stories and deep beliefs. But he was eating her hair.
Eating her hair?
Yes, exactly.
Like not just chewing on it, but like swallowing it?
Yes. And that was very, very wow. I was like, wow, and I helped her to stop doing this because it was something that it was some anxiety coming up, and she was not processing in a very positive way. I don't want to say positive, in a very useful way, I would say.
Right.
So so that was interesting, so to speak. Yeah.
So she no longer eats her hair?
No,
okay.
She stopped.
Do you ever replace it with a different habit? Like, is she eating something else now, or?
No, I don't do that because I believe that it's better to remove habits, and then the client can decide if he or she wants to create a new habit. But what I want is that they remove the habit totally. So for instance, if you want to quit smoking, I'm not going to say now you're going to eat chocolate or you are going to eat chewing gum. I don't want to do that because there is something else behind smoking. It's not just being a smoker. There is a lot of beliefs or a lot of actions that we do to start smoking. Usually, for instance, people are bored and they smoke. People, they think that by smoking they have a relaxing moment, which is not true. There's a lot of other thoughts and mechanisms behind smoking. So,
like smoking and eating and drinking, everybody's trying to stop feeling their emotions.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, numbing. This is what we were talking before. It's about numbing, and it's different ways of numbing yourself. Yeah. So, for instance, it's kind of interesting that you're saying this because when I was biting my nails, what I realized is that there was a belief behind that I needed to remove my most aggressive part by biting my nails. You know that in the ancient times, we were using our nails to scratch, but also to be ferocious, to be violent, to be able to protect ourselves, right?
I never thought of that.
Yeah, me neither, until at some point I was reading about it and I realized, okay, at some point I was realizing I was not allowing myself to be aggressive. Yes, I was not, but not even aggressive. I was not able to confront, to have a heated up discussion about what I really wanted, right? I was avoiding conflict. I was avoiding conflict a lot. Yeah, there you are. So there is a lot behind everything that we do. That's why it's so important to have a bit of coaching before we do the hypnosis, because we need to go to the root of what is happening. Yeah.
And you said hypnosis you won't be doing things that you don't want to do.
Never, ever. Because even though the subconscious mind is open for suggestion when we are doing hypnosis, I cannot make you do anything that you don't want. It's impossible.
What about if you're shy and you have stage fright?
Wow, that's super powerful.
Yeah.
Because in the hypnosis, what you do is like I make you feel what you want to feel when you are in stage. For instance, if you are afraid, I want you to feel confident, and you are going to find yourself in the stage being confident in your visualization in the hypnosis, and you're going to feel it. And when the brain feels something that you are visualizing, that I make you visualize, it creates a super strong connection. And more you do this hypnosis, this rewiring is stronger and stronger. And once you are on stage, this rewiring is like lighting up, and it's like, great, now I'm feeling confident, now I'm feeling amazing, now I'm feeling I can speak and I can talk. And I'm saying that because I used to be very afraid of speaking in front of people.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
You could never tell that.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean,
yeah. So
now, can someone go from not speaking in front of people to going out on a stage and performing?
Yeah.
As long as they had something to perform. I mean, could they just do it after hypnosis?
Totally. Yes. And the beauty of it is that it helps you visualize the best version of yourself that is inside you, that you don't even know yet that you can reach.
So you visualize yourself going out there and performing. And then do you also visualize what happens afterwards? Like everybody's applauding and you're standing there smiling and taking it all in.
Yes. And you visualize what you are wearing and how is your face. And I help you out visualizing all of that, And the thing is, when I help you visualize this, it's so powerful. It's so powerful because at some point you see it more and more clear, because the beginning, maybe the first time it will be a bit blurry, but more times you do it, it gets very, very detailed. And more details there are, stronger it gets, stronger and more powerful it gets. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
And so once you've done it, gone out on the stage, done this, do you have to re-hypnotize yourself the next time you do it? Or does your memory...
It depends. It depends if you feel strong. If you feel that when you have done this speaking in the stage and you feel really comfortable, maybe you don't need it anymore because you have overcome this.
I see.
Maybe you need a reminder once in a while. Maybe you, instead of doing it every single day, you do it once per week, once every 2 weeks, to remind yourself what's your vision.
So if you're going to go out on a stage around 5 p.m.,
yeah,
would you do the hypnosis right before you go out on stage, or would you do it in the morning? Or
no, I would do it in the morning. No, I think it's better in the morning because I'm going to tell you why. Hypnosis, usually it's best done in the morning when you just wake up, or in the evening before you go to bed.
Oh, really?
Because it's when your brain is more open, it's more suggestible. Because there is a specific state of the brain that we are targeting when doing hypnosis. It's when you are not asleep or neither awake. It's something in between, right?
Yeah.
And that's in the morning, in the beginning, in the morning, when you just wake up, when you are starting to just listen a bit of the noises outside, but you are still with the eyes closed there, or when you are about to go to bed. So those are the best moments to do hypnosis. And then before you go into stage, then you can close your eyes and have a little visualization with yourself. You just tell yourself, okay, I see myself going right now out of stage, and I'm going to shine, and I'm going to be able to talk and speak my message, and it's going to be so clear, right? And you just tell yourself this before you go into stage. That's
okay.
it.
So if you have it before you go to bed,
yeah.
So you're in bed, you do the hypnosis, and then you go to sleep. Are you like doing hypnosis like all night?
No,
Okay.
that's the thing. So usually what I recommend to my clients is not doing it in bed, lying down, because the majority of the times you fall asleep.
Right.
It's better to be sitting down where you have your head that it has some kind of support, And as it is 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes is easy to do before you go to bed, and then you go to bed. So
And then you go
sit
to
down.
bed.
Yes, exactly. So it's just do it before you go to bed. But for instance, me, I manage to do it in bed. I sit down in bed and I do it in bed. But
You sit in bed.
Yeah.
And then you lie down when you're done.
Exactly.
So what if you do it in bed and you're lying down and you're ready to go to sleep, and then you do the hypnosis, and then what happens if like you can't turn it off? Or
doesn't really matter. Doesn't really
Okay.
matter if you turn it off. I mean, the thing is, like, when you are asleep, the process is much slower. There is a lot of controversy regarding this, doing hypnosis when you are asleep.
I see.
Because there is some hypnotists that they say that during the period where you are asleep, your subconscious mind is not as receptive, so it's not really registering anything that you are putting into it with the audios.
I
right?
see.
But there's other people that say that even though if you're asleep, there is some impact and there is some rewiring. So I don't have a clear answer to that, because
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's either or. But what is more important is to do it before you go to sleep, because there I'm sure that is going to reprogram your mind. Right?
Okay. Well, speaking of sleep, I know many people who have trouble sleeping. Can this help with that?
That's so helpful. In fact, at some point I was waking up at 4 a.m. because I was having some issues at some point, and I used to use hypnosis to fall asleep again. Right? So it's so helpful to fall asleep. So helpful. In fact, insomnia is one of the things that I've never treated with any of my clients, but I know it works because I did it. My boyfriend does it. It's very, very helpful. And it's proven scientifically that it works. So it's no doubt that it works.
Can hypnosis help with body temperature? I wake up and I'm boiling hot.
What? Really?
Well, it's a hormone thing, with a lot of us, we're very hot. And so I've got to have the fan on and the AC on and the window open, and my husband's freezing. I mentioned this on a different podcast, but I'm just wondering if hypnosis can do something for that, for body temperature. Probably not, but
that's a good question. I don't have the answer to.
At least you're honest, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. If I don't know anything, I will tell you. I mean, but I will check into it. I think that there must be some articles about it. So I just wanted to say that, so usually what I do is that, with my clients, I have an hour call, for free, a discovery call.
Okay. Wow. An hour discovery call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Great.
That's really important for me to see if we connect, if we are both engaged, if the vibration is so important. So, and to see if I can help them, because sometimes I cannot help them because it's not in my abilities, and then I refer to somebody else, But I'm very curious, and I'm reading a lot of scientific articles about neuroscience and about hypnosis. So I will check out about the body temperature, because I'm sure there is some that I will find regarding this. So
great. Well, get back to me and let me know. And then I'll just put it in the show notes as soon as you tell me.
Yeah, great.
Are there some people who can't be hypnotized?
Yes, there are some people that they cannot be hypnotized. Usually it's the people that they have a mental health problem.
Oh.
Yeah. For instance, schizophrenic and this kind of sickness. So those kind of sickness don't allow the brain to focus in my words. So it's very difficult. But definitely there is a test that I do also to know if you are more hypnotizable or less hypnotizable. Right?
Yeah. I went to a therapist before, and I've gone to a couple, throughout my lifetime, and they want me to close my eyes and visualize things. And I can't do it. I've tried. Now my husband, he's totally opposite. He can actually picture himself on the beach and start to get hot. I mean, he really can do that. But I sit there and I thought, man, this session is a waste of time, because she's saying, now what do you see? And I either said nothing, or I say, I just make up something, because I figure like I'm supposed to be picturing something and I'm just not doing it. And I try so hard, but it just doesn't work when somebody says picture something. Would I be able to be hypnotized?
Actually, yes. I mean, it's important to have a bit of visualization, but in hypnosis, we don't just do visualization. We help our client to feel differently. So instead of just saying, oh, imagine that you're in the beach and you are hot, I'm going to tell you differently. I'm going to tell you, okay, you are in the beach. How do you feel being in the beach? Are you going to feel calm and relaxed? And when you tap into the feelings and the emotions, this is what I was telling you before, that feelings and emotions have a different connection in the brain, and don't necessarily need to have a visualization. So there's different ways of doing it, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's just different ways of doing hypnosis, and it depends on the client. So you try one thing or another. But what I want to say is that what I would recommend you is that you try one time to see if it works for you.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, I mean, you just be honest. I think that what I'm telling, so if you would see me, I would say, okay, let's try it for a little session, or I give you an audio, and then you can test it out and see how you feel about it. And if it doesn't work, so better not to waste your money, because I think that it's important to be honest with the person that I'm working with, for me, in my opinion.
Yeah. And is this a little bit like meditation?
The thing is, there is a bit of a mixing concepts here. Meditation is mainly focused to have a blank mind. So you don't want to have any thoughts. You let the thoughts pass, and that's it, right? With hypnosis, I am adding into your subconscious mind new ways of seeing things, right? So it has a really clear focus. Very, very clear focus. For instance, overcome bad thoughts. Say to yourself, love and amazing affirmations. All of that, it helps you to reprogram. And the thing is, so far, what I did with meditation is just having a picture of my brain, like not having anything, right? So apparently there's people that they say that it's very similar to guided meditation. But for me, hypnosis is a bit deeper. I mean, you really, really, you are in a really deep state of relaxation. And for me, I have the feeling that it's deeper, but maybe it's just my experience that I feel that is just deeper. I would love to hypnotize you, Kim.
Yeah, now you would.
now I'm intrigued. I would love to. I would like to do it to you to see how you feel.
Yeah, I've tried meditation, but my mind is just going everywhere. Like, what do I have to do today? What about And I'm not stressed or anything. I'm just so excited about everything I do every day. So my brain just wants to just think about all these things. And I'm trying to, and I try to do it at my desk. I have a 5-minute one that I do. It's on YouTube and it's got sounds of birds. And so I just sit still and I close my eyes and I'm just waiting for the 5 minutes to hurry up.
There you are. But in this meditation, there is somebody talking?
Well, sometimes, yeah. I have other ones where people are talking and they'll say something about, okay, now feel your legs, feel your arms, and I'm trying, but still my mind is wandering.
Yes, exactly. So that's the thing. If you work with me, I'm teaching you what to do for that. Yeah. So I'm giving you some hints to basically help you out, just to be focused in my voice instead of your thoughts.
And you do have a great voice, I must say.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I'm really active right now, but when I'm doing hypnosis, it's much calmer. So
is it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And there is music. And I mean, I just put the voice to be an hypnotist.
Give me like 10 seconds of your calm voice so everybody can hear it.
Now you make me laugh.
We want to hear the calm voice.
Okay, I'm going for it. So, hello, this is Mireia from Harmony in Life. Here today, we are going to close your eyes and feel this beautiful feeling of relaxing all your body, all your mind, and all your thoughts are going away. There you are.
Wow, good job. Yay.
So it's different. So the thing is, I didn't realize about this voice before, which is amazing,
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know at all. Right. Yeah.
The things that you discover about yourself.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Well, so your program, people sign up for a discovery call for an hour, and then you decide if you guys have the same vibration. Mm-hmm. And once that's determined and they want to go ahead with it.
So basically we start, usually it's 5 sessions. Okay. Right. Depend on what we are working on, because for instance, for smoking is 2 sessions, it's more than enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, smoking is very short. But for instance, for self-talk, for self-sabotage, for anxiety, it takes a bit longer. So it's 5 sessions. And it's over 2 months and a half, 3 months, more or less, because every 2 weeks we do a session.
Oh.
Because the session needs to be embodied. The audio needs to be embodied. So
once you're done with the session, you have to go practice for a couple of weeks.
Exactly. There you are. Okay. And I give some exercise as well. So that's why I was talking about commitment before, because I'm giving some exercises to open more the awareness and the consciousness and to be able to create more transformation.
Yeah. Okay, so you said smoking only takes a couple sessions.
Yes.
And self what did you call self-awareness? Self-love. That takes about 5. What else takes 2 sessions besides smoking? That's another quick one.
Quitting the nail biting, for instance. Okay. That's easy.
How about shyness? Does that take 2 sessions, 5 sessions?
No. Shyness takes longer because there is so much underneath the shyness. It's about not loving herself, not believing in herself or in himself. There's a lot behind. Yeah. But I usually estimate the quantity of sessions in the discovery call. Because I reveal some of the patterns and then I see some of the patterns and then I say, okay, this person needs this, and this, or just this and this. So
you kind of analyze.
Yes. So I analyze and I do it tailored because for each person is different. So even 2 people that they have anxiety, because I've had 2 clients that they have had anxiety or they have anxiety at the moment because I'm treating them. And I'm doing different hypnosis because I know that it will be more powerful for them to do different kind of hypnosis. That's all.
Okay. And
So,
do you do weight loss as well if people want to lose weight?
I never done that, but I'm open to do that. Definitely. Yeah. There was a woman this weekend that asked me for it, and I said that I will say yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So are you accepting new clients right now, or are you fully booked?
No, I'm not booked fully yet.
Okay.
So I have two places actually. Yeah, I have 2 spots open at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been very interesting and very educational. So thank you for coming today and doing this. I so appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, it was such a pleasure, Kim. It's so easy to talk to you. I mean, it's such a pleasure, honestly. Anytime, if you want to know more, let's do it. Let's do another podcast.
Oh, I would love it. Can you come once a week?
Oh, well, once a week, maybe not. But yeah, I would love that we do another podcast about relationships because I love relationships. And I think it's very interesting what we can come up together with relationships.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. That'd be so much fun. Yeah.
Great. But let's do that. Let's do that very soon. And
okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hear from your audience. Please reach out to me with questions about hypnosis, about what I'm doing. Just feel free to do that. I will be so happy to talk to you.
Okay, well, great. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Kim. That was a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.